Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to use this Moore, I don't know if you can read it, baby amp 30 at 30 watts. Just has one volume knob and a switch for bright and warm. Let's see if you can see that. It's on top of the Katana, but the Katana is not being used. So this is a power amp for all my Boss unit modelers like GT-1000, GX100 and ME90. So today I'm going to demo just GT-1000, all the amps going into this with the cap sim off. Then this comes from the GT-1000, this is a speaker cable, goes into this awesome and affordable Harley Benton G212 Celestion vintage speakers cab, and it's mic'd up with a Sennheiser E906 going straight into my Apollo interface and then Luna. Now this thing is a beast because I barely can touch this knob. If this goes 1 to 10, I'm going to use it like 0.5 because it's really super loud and the tones are amazing, as we will see on the video. So just this little unit. Now I have this situation here where due to the lights and the computer and stuff like that, sometimes it pops a little bit on the speakers. Already tried with the computer off and it goes away. It's picking up some of the interference from all the outlets and everything that is connected to them, lights and stuff. But apart from that, let's check out the tones. So right now I'm in Luna, as you guys can see already recording. This is for my voice and this is for the guitar, 2 tracks. And there's already some noise on the speaker, as I told you before, because it's capturing some lights here and it's making a worse noise than before. But let's open up Tone Studio. You gotta hear the noise suppression. And doesn't make anything because it's like this kind of static noise from... It's one of those things that probably a more expensive unit will solve. I don't know, because there are more expensive units that do the same. This is very simple, crystal clear, doesn't color the tone, in my opinion. It really represents very well the amps that are here in the Boss GT-1000. Then I will test it with GX100 and also the ME90. Although the ME90, you can't really disengage the cap sim. Once you disengage it, you have that option to go into Katana return, Katana power amp in, so it's not really disengaged. You don't have like you have here, that is off. And this noise is coming from the cab. I'll probably take it off in post, but it's like a loud noise and it's a little bit boomy. So right now it's off, and we're gonna start here with this amp, which is a natural amp. Transparent amp is the first one. I don't think it's necessary. Already having some signal. Let me see if this is recording properly. Yeah, 2 microphones capturing, then I have to edit this. Okay, so going back to Tone Studio, this is how it sounds, this amp. Of course, every effects that I engage will be in mono, of course. And I decided to use this Charvel because it has lots of pickup configurations and I can use like in between positions, kind of like a Strat. So going to the next amp, the boutique amp. Let's see how it sounds on the bridge pickup. Just for fun, you can engage the original cab, and in some situations it's really close to having it off. Kind of weird. Okay, so the switch of the amp, the Moore, is in warm mode. But I kind of prefer to put it in bright. Now it's bright. Okay, this boutique amp, you could go and drive the boutique amp. I'm going to engage sometimes a distortion pedal or something, like increase the gain here. Check the levels because this is very loud. Very loud. And we have this in medium gain, in low gain, I mean. I'm going to try to be consistent with all amps and put this like so in the middle and see what differences it make. Leave the gain there, and also this, the bright switch will be present in some amps and others will not, like this one. So this is a Supreme amp. Let's see how it sounds. Don't forget that I'm not using any EQ that I can add to make the tone even better. Sounds really cool. Let's go to the next amp, maximum. Now, of course, you can dial the gain down a little bit. Just for fun, I'm going to put a tube screamer in front of this and see what's going on. Where is it? Okay, take the gain. Let it be like so, around here. If I take it off, and some bass goes away, so let's go to our amp and increase the bass. And this one will drastically change the high end. So for the sake of it, I'm not going to take it. Sounds better like this, but let's put it on 0. So you could have like sort of a start of a metal tone. Very tight, not too much low end information. Let's disengage this and put this like so, and go to the next amp, Juggernaut. Bridge pickup again. This one is much more mid-scooped, although it's like this. I don't know, probably this one will benefit from a tube screamer. You probably noticed that the bottom hand goes away, so let me put like this and see now. So it does the job quite well, and it's so low in volume, you wouldn't believe it. Now, X crunch, gain in the middle as well. It's sounding amazing, at least here in the room. I want to try to see if this microphone can capture as well and make a mix during post. If let's go to max gain here. Sounds great, man. I would give it a little bit more of presence or a bright switch. And now, maybe tube screaming is too much for this. I don't know, make the amp sound a little bit more classic. Weird. Let's go for blues overdrive or something like that. Drive it a little bit more. Sounds great, and then you can add the effects as you wish. I don't know why this is in dual. Let's put this like a plate and increase it. And decrease a little bit here. Okay, let's check out. Now for this amp, I would need to get some muddiness out of the way, especially here, probably. sounding much more. I'm just rolling down the volume. Master delay. I want like no, not a pan because it doesn't make any sense. Tape delay around here. See how it sounds. Oh, this is like okay. A lot of reverb and a lot of stuff like that, but you can see that you can build your tone and get great results. There's this in my hand. Sounds lovely. Let me disengage all these effects and the EQ, of course. Let's go to the next amp. Just put this max out. Great. Now we have XI gain. The amps here sound so much more natural than in studio monitors, you know. In studio monitors, it's like you're in the studio, basically, and having all that hi-fi tone. Here is more raw. Sounds great, man. Really, really, really good. Then I have X modded. Trying to play this. Let's max it out. There's a lot of bass on this sample. So this will probably benefit from a tube screamer. Probably too much low-end information on the recording. Already feeling it here on my chest. Then we have GC-120. Put it like this. And engage just a few effects to see what happens. Cool kind of a tape reverb. Of course, you don't have the stereo thing unless you have two cabs, then you can do it. But it sounds amazing. And even this one can be a little bit more push. Push. Yeah, something like that. And this doesn't sound bad. I don't know. Pushing JC to the list limits. I don't know. Twin combo. See, it's a little bit more aggressive on the high end. When that happens, you can also always go here and flatten it out a little bit. Not flattening it out, but I cutting it. So it sounds good like this, like this. Maybe a little too bright, but if you do like same stuff I did before, this one would lean more bass, probably. Sounds great, and with different guitars like a Strat will probably sound even better. Okay, going for the next amp, which is a deluxe combo. More of the same, a little bit more close, but it sounds good as well. They don't sound like this when using just studio monitors, you know. Increase a little bit here. Gotta be careful. Now we have the tweed combo. Sounds really good. This here in the room, it sounds pretty awesome. Awesome. There's too much reverb, but sounds good. Okay, let's go for the next amp. Diamond amp, bridge pickup. Let's max her out. Well, you can adjust the resonance and take some high hand here as well, like so. Even more gain. Great, very mid focus, and that really sounds great, man. Great stack. Here's our Marshall. More for this one. But we're taking out all the resonance, so there'll be a lot of fizziness right now, probably. Yeah, but be kind of crazy to engage here like a phaser. And then a reverb. It's not ideal, but I don't know, from some early vanilla and stuff. Of course, you have to adjust this a little bit more. Forgot the harmonics. Well, I can play the rest, at least the way I'm sitting down right now. And next one, we have the recti stack that normally doesn't sound too good. Now we have some mid stuff going on here. But let's just, for the sake of it, get a tube screamer in front and see how it sounds. Reduce the bottom end. There's all this weird frequency around, I don't know. It's always scooped no matter what you do, but it sounds good. Metallica mode. Maybe too much gain. This is really not metallic, but anyway. Not quite there yet. I think this model could be more tweakable because it really doesn't sound like a rectifier, at least to my ears. Now the match combo. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Level down. Sweet sounding amp. Okay, maybe this is too much. Oh, we have no mids. Forgot about that. Sweet sounding. It sounds great. I'm loving it. Disengage reverb and go to the next amp. I think it's big combo. Brighter. Rock American Sin, sound great. I think it sounds great. I mean, I think it sounds great every amp that I'm choosing here, except maybe for the Waza. What a terrific rock and roll tone. Let's max out the gain. It needs more high end, so let's let it breathe. Maybe great for 80s rock tone, or whatever you want to make it. Wagner Uber Metal. Let's put the resonance where it was before and increase the bass to a bit of treble. Put the gain middle. I like the body of this amp. Let's go for our Toushscreen. As that mid-range, probably perfect for jam. Well, I don't know what this delay is doing. It's like it has some phaser into it. Maybe because it's tape. I've never heard it like this. Weird. Okay, let's go to our next amp. The list is probably almost ending. Ended. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll turn off. Oh, awesome. I'll just turn down the volume. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. Really helps the algorithm. And this is the GT-1000 into the more power baby. No, I'm inventing already. Baby bomb amp. And like I said before, this picks up a little bit of noise, but I have lots of lights in here and more noise now that I'm recording than yesterday that I was not recording. So it has to do with that kind of shit. But nonetheless, it's a very, very loud amp. You can have it at home, of course, but only if it goes into 10, you're going to use it at 0.5 and it's more than enough. I don't know why this cab is so big. I didn't expect this Harley Benton cab to be so big and loud, you know. But as you guys can see, you can use the preamp or you can use the other preamp. We are the stomp boxes and use this GT-1000 just with stomp boxes, different flavors, you know, different distortions and no amp. So, and it sounds amazing. I don't know if the recording will do justice. I put the mic at the best position possible, although I'll try other positions because there's two speakers and maybe one sounds better than the other one. By the way, these are the new speakers, still made in China, but as Glenn Flicker pointed out, these are the ones that are now sounding the same as the ones before made in England, because they were made in England, they went to China, turned out to crap. And then they restarted doing again this new series. He has a video on that, but it's an horizontal cap. And there's a way to find out on the dust cap. And these are the new Celestions that have the same quality as the ones that come with much, much expensive cabs like Mesa Boogie and stuff like that. And it's super well built, the cabinet. I have nothing against this, super well built. Sounds awesome, and I wouldn't spend $800 if this just costs $250 with two Celestion vintage speakers, the same ones that go into the higher spec cabs. And as tested and proved, the tone here is not really relying on the cab material more on the construction and stuff like that. Construction meaning angles and shit. So stay safe. I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.